Hello folks. So after COVID-19, more and more number of people wants to work remotely for the company which has only business in USA, Canada, Australia or any other western countries. And the reason behind this remote working is money. People wants to earn more money than they are earning in their country. I think it's fair enough. There is nothing wrong in it. But here in this video, I will try to give my opinion on this remote hiring process. But for the sake of this video, I'm just referring to the company which hasn't any offices, which hasn't any businesses in your country, but still they are hiring from your country. I'm not referring to the companies like Google, Amazon, or Microsoft because they have offices in almost every developing nation. So, without wasting our time, let's get started. Now understand, what type of company will prefer to hire overseas remote worker? The company which hasn't any strict data sharing policies like early stage startup, because company who has a business in finance, insurance or in any other domain like healthcare domain where information is so sensitive that you cannot share those information outside of your country will prefer to avoid hiring remote worker. So you can understand the market size of this remote hiring company. It's literally very small. And for this small number of job, for this small number of company, there are a lot of people are applying. Furthermore, why company will look for outside of their country to hire overseas remote worker? Now there could be two reasons. Number one, they want to find some exceptional talent that they cannot find within their own country. Number two, there could be reason that they want to save money in terms of cutting down the salary because in overseas worker they need to pay a little less than they are paying in their own country, right? Now, there was a time in these countries when it was really hard time for these companies to find a really good exceptional talent. But now due to growing number of immigration in the USA, Canada or any other western country, they are able to find those talent easily within the country in the same price. So you can understand that those jobs were used to be a remote now often distributed within the country very easily. Furthermore, suppose you are someone who has really good expertise in their field, who has a really good amount of experience in their field, but still you really need is good connection, a good network within the company. When I say a really good connection, it means you need to have some sort of connection with the people who is working in top managerial position, because a hiring of this kind of job does not go through the job portal, but it does go through the connection. Furthermore, when you look at the job portal where you can find some sort of remote work from this country, then often requirement they mention on the job portal is that they want someone who is already in the country. Like they are offering you remote work, but they want already someone who is already residing in the country. And I'm going to show it to you this thing right now. So as you can see on my screen right now, we are currently on one of the job portal where people can find remote work from North America or any other countries. So we will check one of the job posts that is posted on this job portal. Suppose say this one. Uh, and if we go to this data analyst position and click on apply, and we can see that they are asking for someone who is currently in the country right now, currently in the America, USA right now. We can check one more job post, suppose say this one, and if we go to this product data analyst position, apply, and the same thing, they want someone is in Europe or in USA right now. So I think this is the kind of reality of this job portal. Now, after hearing all of this discussion, the question comes to our mind is that then how we are seeing all of the people claiming on YouTube and social media that they are working remotely for the USA, UK and Canada based company. And my answer for this question is that this is the part of survivorship bias. Now, what is survivorship bias? It says that you are only hearing from the people who succeed to do something. You are not hearing from the people who fail to do something, and success ratio for this thing is really low. Now, I'm not saying that it's really impossible to find remote work from this country. Yes, of course it's possible, but you need really good connection as I mentioned before, and you need to have some exceptional talent. And there are many of my friends who is literally working for like US based company, but again as I mentioned, it takes time and it will take a network as well. Now, How I know all of this thing? Because there was a time when I was trying to get a job into the company which settled in the USA from Canada, and I think I did around like 70 or 80 application, but I never got any response for my any application. And at that time, I learned one thing is that first I need to focus in the place in the country where I'm living right now, and I think it's the same advice for you. Now, should you give up on your effort to find remote work from this country? No, of course not. But your main focus should be in the place where you're living right now. Because once you build your experience and your network in the place where you're living right now, it may lead you to the position where you wanna be. So that's it for the video. Keep trying and keep learning. Thanks. See you soon in the next video. Bye bye.